Here are the things that, in closing, I'd like to state that I would like to see happen for my daughter. I want her personhood, her selfhood returned to her. I'd like to see her ability to govern her own life, to have the spiritual advisor and advocate of her choice. In other words, I want a complete reversal of this incompetency decision that was reached January 8th of 2012. 2. I'd like that she spend time with her grandparents when she wants to, with her godfather, William Taft, when she wants to, as well as her stepfather, Tony Harrod, when she wants to see him. 3. I'd like to see my daughter have unfettered telephone contact, as well as physical, face-to-face interaction with family members, temple members in her Buddhist temple, and also her Buddhist priest, because she does not enjoy any of those things. She is isolated. No one can make phone calls to her. She sees no one. And this has been this way for almost 3 years. 4. I like to see her have the ability to use her cell phone to call me whenever she wants to. Call her stepfather whenever she wants to, or her godfather, William Taft, whenever she wants to. 5. I'd like to see her granted the independent living situation that she asked for while Toya Fisher was her advocate from Quality Trust. 6. I'd like to see her case reopened from January 8th, 2012. Not only was evidence to the contrary of all frontline and court-appointed experts untrue, I was unable to present any opposing views of my own on my own behalf. I was left with a record of abuse of my daughter and neglect. These are charges that go back to her placement with the individual advocacy group when I was accused of being a trigger for my daughter's behavior. I was never my daughter's guardian, nor did I wish to be. I do not believe that she needs anyone to be a guardian for her, because she has made excellent choices for herself. I'd like to see all of this reversed. The point never was for her to live with me. The point was for her to receive services that are under the autism waiver that the District of Columbia does not have, and I don't believe will ever have. These services are guaranteed under the autism waiver in South Carolina. When the District of Columbia realized that I was trying to remove my daughter from the district, they came up with this case of declaring her incompetent and of making her a permanent ward of the District of Columbia. I want to see that reversed. If all fails and she's unable to ever come to South Carolina, where her family is, and I will be as well, I'd like to see her go to a facility for the autistic with the intention of her going into a group home setting for other autistic people with natural assistance, not the unnatural one-on-one 24 hours I stand over you services that she is getting now, because those have not been necessary. These services are also called natural supports. They're natural supports because they are the supports that are asked for by the client. It has been proven that 24-hour one-on-one staffing triggers a lot of adverse behavior. I'd like to see those things reversed myself. Again, this is Louise Thundercloud, and again, as a parting warning, all parents, loved ones of autistic people, be very careful in accepting any services from the District of Columbia through the Disabilities Administration. Thank you for listening.